Hello and welcome to Sovereign RPG. I am Sovereign and today we are back inside of Moonlight Sculptor to where I've sort of figured out a kind of exploit. Now it's not like, hard to figure out just playing the odds of the game, but I can literally just have both of my characters queue up for PvP at the same time, and it works even better with 4 characters if you can use them all at the same time. You can actually just queue up all at the same time and just have your main character farm your lower level characters, like so. Now this kind of needs to be fixed. I don't know how they would fix that stuff, but this could actually just rocket people into getting high levels in PvP, higher rankings in PvP, getting that better rewards by just farming their ults. Now we'll queue up again and see if we can get it to happen again. Sometimes you will randomly get pushed into some random fights with other people. As you can see right now, I didn't actually get the queue. I'm gonna go and see if we can do this guy who's got a nice little archer here and just killing him in 2 shots. Kind of like meh. PvP is kind of on a different level when you're actually paying into it. So I wouldn't suggest free-to-play players unless they're well further into the game to actually do the PvP right now. But let's try and queue up again and see if we can get our ult. Go into another random one here because I've only got 2 characters actually queuing up for it. But it does exponentially increase the more accounts that you have active at the same time. I was doing it earlier, but I can't play all the accounts at the same time whilst recording. It's too heavy for my system. I'm just going to sit here and get stunned to death, and just when I get out of the stun, one-shot him again. I wish I was able to actually record all 4 of them at the same time so I can show you how insane it actually is to queue up for it. It's kind of disappointing, really. I'm a big fan of ladders. I'm a big fan of PvP ladders, and I really do like the fact you have to fight for the top spot. But if there are people using this exploit with multiple accounts, then those guys at the top are actually sitting there because they're either just archers, fair enough, or they're using the exploit. And here we go again. We're going to be going into actually fighting our ult again so we can just get more rank. Straight away, 9, 8, 7, 6. I honestly hate finding exploits like this. Like, I'm not using this to actually further myself. I'm actually only doing this to show you guys on the video. I wouldn't normally want to do this. I wouldn't use this outside. I mean, you eventually start getting less and less points, so there is a diminishing returns when it comes to it, but it's free wins. When I was testing this earlier with 4 accounts, I was always getting my ults, and if I get them to actually fight some other fights and do some wins and get some more ranking, I do get more points out of it. So if I continue to carry on doing it, so there's a guy just running through him, he got the stun off, spiders on me, and dead. So when I had the 4 accounts going, I could get this going over and over and over again. And as I was saying, they actually can get more rank because the other guys will be getting into fights and they'll be winning fights on their levels. So you could keep the actual rank numbers that you're getting up and up and up. When it's only 2 and you're fighting the same person over and over again, you do start to actually get a massive amount of diminishing returns. I started off getting 30 and now I'm getting 8 points. We'll see if we can get this going one more time. Right, so the warrior got into a random one this time. See if we can get the win here and see if we can get those points to go up so I can show you it actually going up and down. Probably not going to get a winner. Probably going to get a nice big guy there, like that. It's going to one-shot me. Obviously, I'm fighting guys that are way above my level, which is kind of sad in the PvP. It should go in sort of level brackets. There should be like 1 to 150, 50 to 100, 1 to 50, etc., etc. It would be a much better system that way, but this is obviously the reason why this PvP system's in place is because they're going to want people to buy more. If they're always fighting someone above them that are always beating them, then they're going to spend more money to try and beat those people. This is a mechanic that's targeted towards whales, so the whales at the top will be fighting to get that first spot, and the more they spend, the more chance they'll get into that top spot. It's normal mechanics for a lot of these games. I have passed this on to the CMs. I have tried to speak to the GMs, but they have all of their DMs blocked, as probably a good idea. But it's too late at night right now. It is currently like 3 in the morning. I really should start sleeping at some point. But hopefully, if this video gets any traction, they'll actually fix this. I'm not sure how they could fix it, and I don't even know if they will fix it, because the PvP ranking ladder really doesn't even matter that much. Easy win again. So chuck up a like on the video, so the more people to see it, the more attention it'll actually get, and maybe they will fix this sort of exploit. I'm not a fan of exploits of any means, especially when it comes to PvP. As you can tell, I'm a little bit more disappointed than usual in my voice. It does kind of piss me off, because now I don't know whether the people at the top are at the top because they're good, or because they're paying money, or because they're actually just using an exploit. I want to thank you all for watching. Fly safe and avoid local chat scams.
I want to say a huge thank you to all my patrons. Without you guys, I wouldn't be able to continue doing what I'm doing. If you'd like to find out how to become a patron and how to get early access to my content, please look down in the description. Fly safe and avoid local chat scams.